PS5 News by Woololo. Possibility for PPPwn on PS5? Here's a bit of hope for PS5 users. The PPPwn exploit has taken the spotlight of the PlayStation hacking scene for the past few days, and understandably so. The latest PS4 jailbreak, impacting firmware 11.00, came almost 3 years after the last one, PS4, had been released for firmware 9.00. PS4 users had been waiting for a long time for that jailbreak. But the Fallow has also confirmed that the PPPwn exploit theoretically impacts the PS5, up to firmware 8.20 included. Unfortunately, as several hackers have explained in the past, and as we understand quite clearly by now, the hacking mitigations in place on the PS5 are a different league than the PS4. But, bottom line, a kernel exploit by itself is not enough in the current state to give us code execution on the PS5. There are, however, a few bits of hope here and there for PS5 users waiting for an exploit. Definitely not the big confirmed. It's coming soon, though. So, adjust your expectations. Will PPPwn exploit eventually come to the PS5? We know from the Fallow's disclosure that PPPwn impacts the PS5 as well, up to firmware 8.20 included. But as stated above, it isn't enough on its own for sufficient code execution. There's no doubt that hackers have been looking at it, and there are two minor rays of hope that PPPwn could be eventually turned into something useful for the PS5. First of all, the Fallow is scheduled to present the PPPwn exploit at TyphoonCon by the end of this month. Although the talks details are specific that this will be about the PS4, some on the scene are hoping that the Fallow might have some extra announcement to make about the PS5 that he keeps as an exclusive for the conference. My honest opinion here, I doubt there will be anything about the PS5. Secondly, and in my opinion, way more reliable, Zakaxeo reports that his PS5 friend, whoever that might be, seems to be close of achieving arbitrary R/W with Fallow's bug. Now, huge bucket of salt required here. Although Zakaxeo has a tendency to be a very trusted source on the scene, he also often gets excited a bit too quick for some people's tastes. Winky face. In particular, there might be a bunch of roadblocks involved that he or his friend had not foreseen. It's also possible the friend wasn't ready to disclose their work, or might not even have any plans at all to release anything. Bottom line, lower your expectations here, as this could lead to nothing at all, or possibly only the knowledge that, yes, it works, but others will have to figure it out because no release is planned. We know that arbitrary code execution is possible on the PS5, thanks to the existing exploit which works up to firmware 4.51. In its current state, that particular exploit itself is fairly limited, and it's safe to assume Sony are progressively patching holes with every firmware. Nonetheless, it tells us the PS5 isn't an impenetrable fortress. Whether PPPwn can be used to fully hack it on firmwares up to 8.20 remains to be seen. What are your thoughts? Do you think we'll see something for PS5 with the PPPwn exploit? As always, thanks for your support. First of all, if you are new, please subscribe to my channel so that you can be more informed about everything that is happening in the scene of PS3, PS4 and PS5 jailbreak, and much more. Thank you once again for watching my videos. Until next time.